Hey everyone, backstage here at American Idol with my boy Qaasim, who is having a great night. You're having a great night.
Yeah,
You're here.
yeah. I'm very happy. I'm still here. You know, tonight wasn't one of my best performances. I listened back to it and I realized it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. And I don't know what happened. I caught wind, and you know when you find a certain place in your voice that is, it just doesn't work. I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna make an excuse up for myself, but it just didn't come out the way I wanted it to. And I practice every day. So I guess I'm gonna just have to practice twice as hard for my vocals to come out cleaner, because that's all about just clean vocals at that point. You know, I guess at this point it was less is more, just like how it usually is. But
was there tonight, I mean, was there something that the judges said? Because I know it's difficult because you guys go in there, you do your best, and then it's like the judges keep saying stuff. Is there something that's like really sticking with you that you think is helping you, or has...
They told me to practice, and that definitely, you know, they said that for a lot of us, just to keep practicing, keep honing in your craft, and that's the most applicable thing for me right now. I just don't want the public to think that I can't do something. You know what I'm saying? That's all. And sometimes when the judges, they say, oh, this, that, and the third, it almost makes it seem like we're phonies or something like that. And I'm not a phony. I actually am a vocalist, and this is what I do. So I'm just going to have to bring it harder for the next week. And because we have this Twitter save thing, I know I'm going to perform regardless if I get enough votes or not. But I know for a fact that I'm going to have to do twice, 3, 4 times harder than what I did for this last week, because to redeem myself for the lackluster performance I felt I had.
And you got to get that Twitter army going strong, so they got your back.
Yeah,
Twitter.
Man. Yeah, get the hashtag Team Qaasim, hashtag One Love. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. But you know what? Even still, with the strength, you know, I was thinking we were, as much as we, you know, it's just no disrespect to Danny. We love Danny, but we all kind of knew, we had our set in our minds that Danny was probably going to make it through because of how strong his fan base is, and it's just going to keep growing off of this show, let alone because of his artistry. And I love him very much, but it really gets down to just the fact, you know, on who had the better performance, as I realized. You know, and let's just hope, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. That's all I can say about that, man. Rayvon definitely did a great job. One of my favorite performances from him by far.
Absolutely, he killed it. 3 quick fun questions. Number 1, you have nothing to do, you have time alone, you're hanging out by yourself. What is like your go-to kind of activity when you just get time to chill?
If I'm with my mother or my brother, I hang out with them. If I'm by myself, I don't know, I'll sleep. I'll just go over some lyrics or something, because while you're out here, you can't really chill. You have to kind of stay within, you know, the realms of just like resting. You have to rest, and then you have to get back into work. And I would go to hang out with Danny and play video games with him on our downtime. But
last movie that made you cry?
Warrior. It's the movie with the 2 brothers. The 2 brothers that fight in MMA.
Okay.
I think it's called Warrior. That was the last movie that made me cry. It made me cry like 2012. I haven't really cried since then. Okay. I think I need to.
And then lastly, what's one item of clothing that if they asked you to wear, you'd be like, no, I'm okay?
Anything that's like lingerie-ish, I wouldn't wear, because I just wouldn't wear, or because I'll sometimes wear women's clothing. My mom gives me something that looks really good on me. It doesn't look girly or anything like that, so it's not really women's clothes. It's just something that just looks uncomfortable on my body or skin. But yeah, man.
You're like, everything else is good. All right, make sure you're joining Team Qaasim. Make sure you're voting for him every week. And congratulations making it through, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Good. Team Qaasim, make sure you're part of his team. Vote for him. Keep him alive.
Keep me alive in this competition. Sheesh.